LaMelo Ball has a chance to be the next chosen one in the NBA. Now, when I'm talking about chosen one, I'm not talking about being the next LeBron James, but I'm talking about potentially being the next face of the NBA alongside Zion Williamson. The reason why I say this is because both Zion Williamson and LaMelo Ball both have the Generation Z fan base. And in high school, they were neck and neck in regards to height. They were neck and neck on the AAU circuit as well. They were neck and neck when people were talking about who's a better player, Zion Williamson or LaMelo Ball. They've always been linked together. The NCAA made a terrible mistake when they didn't allow LaMelo Ball to play college basketball because they could have had that same type of height and that same type of draw they had with LaMelo Ball as they had with Zion Williamson. So, regards to LeVar Ball, regards to him being a marketing genius, the way he marketed his sons, and the reason why it was a lot of LaMelo Ball hatred, not from the basketball minds and the basketball peers, the guys that really study the game and know the game of basketball. If you saw LaMelo Ball at the age of 14, 15 years old, you knew that he was not only going to be the best ball brother, you knew that potentially he had the chance to be the first overall pick in the future, which he has that chance to do. And it was a lot of hatred. There was a lot of media narratives that was placed on LaMelo Ball, unfair because of the things that his father said in the media. But the fact of the matter is, LeVar Ball was just showing love and marketing his kids the same way Kris Jenner did, the same way Archie Manning did with his sons. But it was only a problem because it was LeVar Ball doing this. That's beside the point. LaMelo Ball has the same type of bravado-ness, has the same type of mindset, the alphaness that LeVar Ball has, but the only thing difference is that he has the game too. He has the ability to be a great scorer in this league. He has the ability to be a great passer in this league. He has the ability to put the ball in the dribble, creating shots off the dribble. His touch on his shots and his floaters is very, very impressive as well. And he's going to be a 6'7". He has the potential to be a 6'7" version of something like Trae Young, or at worst, a 6'7" version of something like Jason Williams. And if you're an NBA team, you take those odds any day. That's why I'm hoping that LaMelo Ball gets to go to an organization that's going to let him thrive and let him run the show. And there was a lot of phonetic energy towards LaMelo Ball about, his attitude, about he just wants to take shots. He shoots crazy shots, but we've seen the progression of this game in his senior year at the school in Cleveland, and also playing overseas. He's a much selfless basketball player. He's very selfless on the basketball field. He loves to get his teammates involved, but he also knows how to score and put up points in bunches when he needs to. And you don't see that from a young player. You don't really see that type of development. Sometimes that development takes a while for young players to get to that level, but it seems like LaMelo Ball has that already, and he's a very, very special talent. And if you're the New York Knicks, you do everything, you do every possible thing you can do to try to draft LaMelo Ball. The reason is because not only is LaMelo Ball a special talent, LaMelo Ball looks poised to be potentially going to be at least an all-star in my opinion, but the marketing of LaMelo Ball and everything that he brings from the Generation Z crowd to LeVar Ball, he's going to be the perfect draw in the NBA. He's going to sell tickets. He's going to sell jerseys. Like I said, he's similar to Zion Williamson. They were the same when we're talking about Generation Z. They were the same in the high school for his hype. And LaMelo Ball still has a lot of hype because he has a huge fan base and a huge following. And the kids really love LaMelo Ball, same way they love Zion Williamson. If you're the New York Knicks, who's kind of known to be like now, because I live in New York City, more people love to go see the Brooklyn Nets rather than go see Madison Square Garden and go see the New York Knicks, not because they're a product of the basketball court, but also because the culture in the Brooklyn Nets is a better culture than the New York Knicks right now. For its like excitement, for its fun, millennials and Generation Z kids rather go and watch the Nets play rather than go to Madison Square Garden, who just has a dope venue. Nobody really cares about that. It's all about what can you do to bring excitement to the new generation, the new fans in the NBA, my generation, the millennials, and also the younger generation, Generation Z. What can you do to bring the level of excitement and to create a new culture going forward in the future? Nobody cares about the 50, 60, 70-year-old culture that the New York Knicks have, where our parents were Knicks fans and their grandparents were Knicks fans. Nobody cares about that anymore. So drafting LaMelo Ball, who's essentially similar to Zion Williamson when it comes to impact, when it comes to hype, when it comes to marketability, when it comes to drawness. It's very, very important for the New York Knicks that you do everything you're possible to draft this young man because, once again, he has that marketing, but most importantly, he is a great basketball player as well. And that's why I'm very high on LaMelo Ball. I've been high on LaMelo Ball. It's probably my third podcast talking about LaMelo Ball, but I'm going to keep pushing the LaMelo Ball greatness until everybody understands, everybody gets a chance to witness what he's going to do on the basketball court because it's going to be special. It's going to be entertainment. It's going to be fun. He is a showman. He's not timid like Lonzo Ball. Not saying that Lonzo Ball is timid to a certain degree, but Lonzo Ball is a much, pass first type of point guard. And LaMelo Ball is a pass first type of point guard, but he can score as well. He's a bucket getter. He just has a different impact on the basketball floor than Lonzo Ball. And there's nothing wrong with the way Lonzo Ball plays, but LaMelo Ball is going to be a special, special show and a special, special player in the NBA. And that's why if I'm a team, I'm drafting him number one unless I have that position filled. But like I said, once again, if you're the New York Knicks, you do everything in your power to make sure you draft LaMelo Ball because he looks like he has the potential to be the next chosen one in the NBA when it comes to marketability, when it comes to drawness, when it comes to ticket sales, when it comes to possibly being the next face of the NBA, similar to Zion Williamson.